The lateral malleolus is on the fibula. We'll make sense of that in a moment, but right now just say it with me. The lateral malleolus is on the fibula. And we are very sure that there is no bone called the fibia, and there is also no bone called the tibula, right? So why don't you touch the lateral malleolus on the outside of your ankle? So it's the outside ankle bump. And you might be asking, Amy, how can I remember that the lateral malleolus is on the fibula and that the medial malleolus is on the tibia? I have a great tip to remember it. The fibula is the lateral bone on the leg, and in contact sports, the fibula is constantly broken as players might get hit from the side. So this might help you remember that the fibula is always the lateral bone on the lower leg, and it always has the lateral malleolus. Guess what the superior or proximal end of the bone is called? You guessed it. It's called the head. I don't have a great tip for telling you how to remember head from lateral malleolus. Honestly, even if you had this bone in front of you, it would be difficult for you to distinguish which is the head and which is the lateral malleolus. I usually tell students that the head has a little bit of a pointy edge to it, whereas the malleolus is more like a spoon. So it doesn't have like a point to it, but it has a curved shape. Although it doesn't have the rounded head, the head of the fibula does not have a rounded head like the ball and socket joints of the shoulder and hip. This head of the fibula articulates with the shin bone or the tibia. I just hate the fibula because I always have a hard time getting the fit right onto the skeleton. It rests onto the tibia. And many times, like, you want to kind of force it to fit in with the femur, and it doesn't do that. So it's not like a Lego. I'm showing you this bone here in the anatomical position. And this would be a right fibula. And the picture on the right here that has the head and the lateral malleolus labeled is an anterior view, whereas the picture on the left is a posterior view.